Well, we made it. Turns out old Shade Tree Surgeon is wrong. The Buell Thunderbolt is the perfect touring bike. I had a blast, man. She's got a little over 25,000 miles on it now. No real hiccups, no real problems. Fender broke loose on the way home, so I had to whip off into a shutdown gas station. Look at all them bugs. Go into a gas station that was shut down and zip tie and electrical tape my fender back on. This one's broke completely off. I was just watching it just flapping. Could see it through the skirt. So I got to fix that. Figure out some way to fiberglass or something. You can see where it was cracked before I got it, and somebody did the old JB weld, which obviously did not hold up. So I had that little break there about 30 miles from home, and then about 150 miles from home on the way down North Carolina, my pop rivets decided to work themselves out. So I found a Home Depot, bought some self-tappers, and shot 6 of them in there, 3 on that side, 3 on this side, and it's got every bit of 1,300-ish miles since I put those in. And they ain't managed to work their way out, so good. Tires are still in good shape. Other than a whole lot of bug guts and a bunch of dirt, the Buell is doing just fine. It was a hell of a trip, man. All down through the Smoky Mountains, all over, everywhere in between, from Townsend, Tennessee to Maggie Valley, North Carolina. Me and this Buell, we did it. It was amazing. Passed elk a couple of times, seen a couple of beavers, seen a groundhog in Cherokee. It was pretty cool. Not gonna lie, I'm a little bummed I didn't get to see a bear, but it was a good time, man. Went to Wheels Through Time twice. Yeah. Ended up running into Andy, and he invited me back for my birthday, so we went to Tail of the Dragon, spent a night there at Deals Gap. The next day, went clear all the way to Townsend, checked into our hotel. Day after that, turned around, drove all the way back to Maggie Valley to go to Wheels Through Time again. And then I broke down in the parking lot for about an hour. It was definitely an adventure. Had Matt from Wheels Through Time out there looking at my bike. I still don't know what was wrong with it or why it did what it did, but turned the key. I didn't get no oil light, didn't get no headlight, didn't get jack. The only thing that lit up was my odometer. And that was it. No fuel pump, no nothing. So I ended up pulling the whole rear end off my bike. Took all the bags off, took the seat off, took the rear plastic off to get in there and unplug all the relays, scrape up all the contacts, unplugged a couple of different plugs, cleaned them up, blew them out, disconnected my battery, reconnected my battery, and flawless. So I don't know, I think it just didn't want to leave the museum. So I told Matt when he was out there BSing with me. It was pretty cool. Pretty cool. On vacation, got to hang out with a legend for like an hour. But it was a good time. And then the rally was the shit, man. It was like a mini Sturgis. It was unreal. I posted one little video like day one when everybody was just kind of getting there. And it was awesome. We elected to not do any of the group rides because, to be honest, she was tired of driving the truck and back and forth from Maggie Valley to Townsend, and it's a trip. It's only like 70 miles, but with all the speed limits and all the traffic, it's a whole lot of clutching, a whole lot of stop traffic. It'll take you 2.5 hours to get 70 miles. So by the time we was all said and done with that and got back to the hotel in Townsend, I didn't want to do jack but get in the pool. The first day it was ice cold. I posted a little short about that. It was cold. But then the second day, still ice cold, but so burnt up from riding all day. I mean, I got one hell of a biker's tan. I don't know, man. Any of you guys that are thinking about going, you want to go on a trip, but you just don't know how to, you just got to do it, man. All that other shit will work out in the wash. I mean, I had a couple of minor breakdowns. Sure, you just figure that out as it comes, you know, roll with the punches. And if you plan it out right so that you don't have an extreme travel every day, you know, then you got 2 or 3 hours of travel and then the whole day to goof around instead of cannonball for 10 hours to get to your destination and then spend 2 days trying to rest up before you can vacation. But I don't know. Hell, what do I know? It's the first real bike trip I've ever taken, and if there's one thing I learned from it is I want to do more. So I'm pretty sure from here on out, whether it'll be on this bike or on some other bike, I think all of my vacations are going to be motorcycles. I don't know. I'm a sick freaking weirdo that's hopelessly addicted to handlebars. And I ain't going to try to change it. But I posted a bunch of clips, so I don't know, man. You just gotta grow the balls and get in the wind. I mean, there's no nice way to say it. Just put all that insecurity and dumb shit aside. Go out there on that adventure. There's something waiting for you out there. You'll find it one way or another. I don't know, man. Drive fast, take chances.